Hey guys, alright, so I'm finally getting around to answering the questions from my day in the life video. I'm going to answer them as quick as I possibly can so that you're not watching this for like the next hour and a half. Alright, so here goes. Is it you and your husband's first marriage? Yes, it's our first. We've been together for about 10 years, so yeah, it is our first marriage. And hopefully our last. When did you start teaching him his alphabet and his name? I've been teaching him the alphabet for what seems like, just kind of like always, like, you know, if we're reading a book or, you know, just whenever, if we see letters on something, and then it just clicked one day, and he knows all of his capital and lowercase letters. I don't know, it literally was like overnight, it just clicked. So, we'll play with him, we'll just, you know, draw letters or do whatever. Like, I didn't actually, like, sit down to be specifically like, you're gonna learn your ABCs, because, hello, that's like preschool stuff, and he's not even 2 yet, so I don't think that you have to, like, teach them everything by a certain time. I think some parents push a little too hard on that, but he just loves to learn it. He knows the whole alphabet. He doesn't know how to sing it, but he knows it. He knows how to count to 10, and that is totally just off the wall weird. He knows all of his colors. He knows about 3/4 of like the main shapes. So I don't know. He just kind of like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was overnight. Can you do a what's in your diaper bag video? Yeah, if I carried one. We don't have a diaper bag. We don't use a diaper bag. We just keep a pack of wipes in each of the cars, and we grab a wet bag with a couple of diapers whenever we leave, and that pretty much is it. He carries out his own water or snack or whatever, and that's it. So we don't even have a diaper bag. Unless we go on vacation, then we carry one. Were you this productive before you got married and had kids? I thought I was, but no. I also thought I was always so busy, but what did I really do on the weekends by myself? I don't know. I used to scrapbook a lot. That's what I did. I don't get to do that anymore. Did you grow into it, or were you always this productive? Oh, sorry. I can't answer that. What vitamins do you take? I will do a whole video on that. And is your water you drink filtered? It is at work. I drink out of the tap at home, so 50-50. What is Deacons booster seat? I don't know. We got it at Target. I'm about it. It works okay. I'm not like in love with it, but I don't hate it. I don't know. What kind of pocket diapers are you using? My favorite diaper is like day in and day out. My favorite just go to everyday easy in the middle of the night diaper is a Fuzzy Buns. Medium perfect fit. That's my favorite. We also have Rumperoos, we have the Kawaii diapers, we have Dinkle-Doos, oh my gosh, you name it, we've got them all. At least so it seems. So did he want to nurse, or was he already asleep? He fell asleep all by himself. I'll do a video on all of this. I don't really know if he's starting to wean or not. We're definitely cutting back. Do you think the stool is worth the space it takes? I think you're talking about the learning tower, and yes, because it is like, he's on it pretty much every time I'm in the kitchen, so it's definitely worth the space that it takes up because he's always using it, so I think so. I don't think you've ever seen your husband. What does he look like? He's been in a couple videos. He's in the video, my first midwife appointment video. There's a little clip of him holding Deacon while he's sleeping. And then when they were putting together the learning tower, there's a clip of him in there too. I have the exact same washer and dryer, just got them. I was wondering if there's any special tricks to cloth diapering in them. I'm sorry, but I hate them so much for cloth diapering. Front loaders in general. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some soaks, and I do a full, like my everyday go-to cloth diapering wash routine is a full wash in cold water, and I'll add like vinegar or back out or something along those lines, and then a hot stain wash, which seems like a lot. If I don't have the time, then I just do a hot regular wash and then change the setting to heavy, and then another full cold wash. And then from there, sometimes I have to do extra rinses. Heat them. I hate it. Front loads or top loaders are so much easier for cloth diapering. But for clothes, I absolutely love them. So it just depends on what you're washing. If I love or hate. Do you have an option for part-time work? No, I don't. I have to work 5 days a week in that position. So part-time work is not an option with my job. Okay, here are my random questions. Do you put Deacon to bed in your bed? He falls asleep. He'll either fall asleep in our bed and we'll just move him to his crib, which is sidecarred, so they're basically like one big bed in a way. Or when right before he almost falls asleep, he'll ask for his bed and he'll just go lay down in his own bed. So, yeah. I have a question about extended breastfeeding. When you are close to your due date, your milk comes in, or colostrum, shall I say, if you're still breastfeeding. Yeah, your milk will change to colostrum at some point in your pregnancy. I think it's probably just different for everybody. But I'm starting to wonder if mine's changing now. Do you have someone let your dogs out to pee while you are at work? No, we don't. Just curious, what products do you use when you style your hair curly? I don't really... Sometimes a spray gel, and not very much of it. That's usually what I do, like right now. Although it's not really curly, it's more of an old, nasty, wavy look. I noticed you have a front load dryer. Do you have a front load washer as well? Yes and yes. Do you use powdered soap to wash your diapers? Depends. I use 3 different kinds, Rock and Green, and that one is powdered. I also use BioClean, and that one is liquid, and then Tide Original, and that one is liquid. How you add detergent for them. I was wondering how you add the detergent for them. Just in like the normal little, for liquid soap. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so do you add the powder detergent in the liquid soap thing? Yes, I do. And it works just fine. What are your plans after baby number 2 arrives in regards to returning to work? I know in the past you mentioned you hope to be a stay-at-home mom. Right now that is the plan once again. I am not getting excited. I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't want to be let down like I was with Deacon. We have planned on me being a stay-at-home mom forever, even when I was in college, which seems kind of funny now because we're still paying for part of my college, and I've been out of college for quite a few... I could be a doctor now. For quite a while. Just was an outlet, like up the roof. Weird. But when the economy turned really, really bad, our incomes both went down quite a bit. So, although we planned it and everything was in place for it, it did not work out financially and with insurance. So as of right now, yes, that is the plan again, but I'm not looking forward to it until it's for reals. Just because I don't want to be let down again. I had a really hard time with that. Aren't doggies welcome home? Great. Yes, they are. I love coming home to them some days. Some days it's like, get off of me. How do you keep them from trampling Deacon? They don't. There are times where one of them will like whip around, like, you know, if they're excited about something and Deacon will be standing right there and he gets knocked down. They're kind of all just, they know not to knock him down, and when they do, it's a complete accident. And Deacon's grown up with dogs. When he's at my mom's house, there's anywhere from 2 of my sister's dogs there to 3 dogs, big dogs, like over 100-pound dogs, and then our dogs, and it's just, he just knows dogs, so it's always been around him, and he's just used to it, and they're used to him, so they're smarter than I think we give them credit for. The dogs. The kids too, but the dogs. How come you guys let Deacon stay up so late? My kids are in bed from 7 to 7:30. Even if my husband works late. You know, that night he just wouldn't fall asleep before my husband got home, and he is usually in bed between 7:30 and 8:30, and that night he was just, like I said, there's never a normal day, but that night specifically, he wouldn't go to sleep. He wanted my husband, so as soon as my husband got home, he fell asleep right around 9, which is late for him, so it's late for me too, really. Do you have a cooked breakfast every day? Half the time. Depends on our time. If we're running late like we were this morning, no, it was toast, orange juice, and milk on the road. But, not every day, but I try to. Let's see here. What cloth diapers do you use overnight? I either use, you know, we really don't have a problem with leaking overnight, so usually just like a regular fuzzy bun with just the normal insert that comes with it. Sometimes the soft bums. Whatever. I don't really have a problem with it. He doesn't pee when he's sleeping, but when he wakes up in the morning, watch out. We call it the swamp diaper. It's pretty rough. My 8-month-old needs 2 regular inserts and 2 boosters to get a 13-hour overnight sleep. Well, I'm jealous you get 13 hours of sleep because that's crazy. I'd love to have a diaper problem for that. Let's see. What will the age gap be between your two children? 2.5 years. We wanted them 2 to 3 years apart. Took us 6 months to try. We started trying when they'd be 2 years apart. It landed at 2.5. So we didn't get to pick. How do you like your front load for washing diapers? I think I said that. Yeah, I hate it. Also, what age did you start doing letters with Deacon? I really don't know. I honestly do not know. Maybe like 1.5. Not that long ago. Where did you get that colorful bookshelf thing? Consignment sale, $20. Somebody said on here that they got the same one from toysrus.com. I like it. It's not my favorite. That's actually one that's in our room next to his bed. We have a couple bookshelves throughout the house. And, yeah, that was just $20 at the consignment sale. So it's cool because it's got those little bins underneath it. So it's the bookshelves, and then underneath there's 2 rows of, like, the plastic bins. It's really cool. Who's at your door? A cable salesman. I have a question. Are all your dogs potty trained? And yes, they are. They're all potty trained. And then how do you come up with all your recipes? I will, if there's something specific I want to make and I don't know how to make it, or I've never made it before, then I will just, Google a recipe. That, it's just kind of like, I've made tuna casseroles in the past, and I know what tastes good in them, so I just kind of, threw it together. So sometimes I just get frisky and create things. I don't know. Let's see. How much protein are you supposed to have while you're pregnant? At least 80 grams a day? 80 to 100. What is the book holder called? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I have no idea because I didn't actually, I bought it used, so I don't know. Do you and your husband share household chores 50-50? You both work, so it's only fair. He actually, I could not ask for a better husband or a better dad. He, on his days off, he does all the dishes, he vacuums, he mows, I don't let him do laundry because he ruins it, but he brings it upstairs for me, especially now that I'm pregnant, and he'll bring it downstairs. He handles the trash, and then on my days off, I vacuum, I do the dishes, I do the laundry, and then general cleaning we both do. So, yeah, we share it 50-50. I don't think so. I think I definitely still do more than him, but he definitely helps out a good amount. He works a lot more than I do, so it's kind of fair that since I am home more, I do a little bit more. I don't know. I don't mind it. It's a good balance. I'm not bitter or anything like that, and it works out well. And then the nights that, he does work and he gets off early and he comes home, he'll bathe Deacon and I'll do the dishes, so that's how we worked that out. That night specifically, I didn't even touch the dishes and he did them in the morning, so he's wonderful like that, but I wouldn't say it's 50-50. This video made me take an interest in cloth diapering. Yay, it's wonderful. My only regret is not doing it sooner. Do you know a store that sells cheap cloth diapers since I want to buy a few? If you go to GoGo Natural right now, I think through today or tomorrow, you can get some good deals on diapers there. The Fuzzy Buns right now are $11.95. I'll try to get this video up right now. And if you use the coupon code CDChannelOS, which is CDCHANNEL, sorry Gage, it's okay, OS, you get a free one-size diaper with any $30 purchase. So you could buy 3 diapers, get a 4th one for free, basically. What kind of vitamins do you take? I'll do a video. What kind of work do you do? I am in marketing and advertising for a specific portion of businesses, and I work with businesses big and small, so some of you might recognize are like Amazon.com, diapers.com. I work with them, and then I'll work with mom and pop shops too, so all over the spectrum. Where'd you get that thing on your fridge? I need one of those, so he's occupied when we're in the kitchen. Walmart. It's just a Leapfrog. They have a letter one. They have that one. It had an airplane, so Deacon had to have it. They have, animals and words and some other fun things. Let's see here. What type of Velcro diapers are you using for daycare? I have 4 Kawaii diapers, so I use those. I have 4 Rumperoos, so I use those. I have a Happy Hiney, so I use that. And a Grovia, and I use that. So those ones. Let's see. Why do you take so many vitamins? I'll do the video. I didn't know you can dry diaper covers in the dryer. That would help me out a bunch. Yes, low heat. Low heat. I do mine on low heat for 40 to 50 minutes. And everything's dry. Except for my hemp. I have to leave that like hanging over something for a day. What kind of camera do you use? It's a flip. Good old flip. Yeah, and then I say shut up when I don't want people to talk about things that they think is right or wrong. Like the tuna, for example. So, yeah, I just don't want people to, be like, oh, you shouldn't eat that because you're going to get mercury poisoning, this or that. Thanks. So, anyways, that's the only reason I said that. So, those are the questions and the answers that I had from that video. If you guys have any other ones, let me know, and I will answer them. But otherwise, hopefully that helps clear anything up you're confused about. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.